Hey y'all, welcome back. Or should I say welcome back to me? I think it's welcome back to me. Nevertheless, I've been getting a lot of requests on my Instagram for a chicken sandwich. So I'm here to deliver on my take and my version of a chicken sandwich. This is my homemade Nashville Hot. So let's go ahead and jump right into today's recipe. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off by showing you how I make my coleslaw mix. Yes, my burger has coleslaw in it. If you don't like coleslaw, you can omit it, but trust and believe it makes the burger. So I'm using just 1 pack of regular coleslaw. Set that aside, and into my bowl I'm just gonna go ahead and add about a cup of mayonnaise. If you have your own coleslaw recipe and you want to make that for your burger, that is fine. This is just how I do mine. It's pretty simple and it's very, very delicious. So it's up to you. So to that, I have a cup of mayo. I went ahead and added 2 tablespoons of sour cream. I'm also going to go ahead and add a splash of vinegar. And I did also add a splash of pickle juice. If you have pickle juice on hand, that's fine. If not, that's also fine. To that, I'm going to go ahead and add about 1.5 tablespoons of garlic powder. I added about 1 tablespoon of white sugar, and I added some black pepper to that. That's the consistency you're looking for. Now, you don't want it to be too runny and you don't want it to be too thick because you want it to apply nicely to your coleslaw. So once you have that, just go ahead and dump that into your coleslaw. Give it a mix. Taste it to see if you want to add anything more. Add if you want to. If not, the way it is right now is perfectly fine. As you can see, I didn't add any pepper or a lot of pepper to this because this is kind of going to be used to balance out the heat that's about to come. So once you have it there, guys, just go ahead and plastic wrap it, pop it in the fridge, let it sit. Let's move on. Let's start with the sauce. Get in here, guys. So for the Nashville sauce, 2 sticks of butter and a heaping amount of cayenne pepper. So of course, the main ingredient to Nashville hot chicken or the sauce itself is cayenne pepper. So to that, you're going to go ahead and just add some brown sugar. I'm also going to add some garlic powder on some honey, and I'm not adding any black pepper to this. Typically I would add some Scotch bonnet powder, but that takes it to an extra level of hot. So if you don't want it so hot, do this, guys. The brown sugar is going to help balance it out, so that way it's going to be hot but not overbearing. I added some apple cider vinegar and I stirred it around. Gonna go ahead and add my all-purpose season to it, and then once you mix it in, guys, taste it to see if you like it and just let it simmer on a low. Let's hop into the next piece. So for my chicken sandwich, before we get into the next section, guys, I just want to show you what buns I'm using. I'm using the brioche buns, guys. I love to use the brioche buns whether I'm using making chicken sandwich or burger, guys. This is what I use. I get that from Walmart. And I'm also using the bread and butter chips pickle because it's kind of sweet. So let's just get into the chicken now, guys. Okay, so for my chicken, guys, I have had my chicken seasoned in chicken powder, onion powder, garlic powder, adobo, salt, and pepper. I didn't do anything much, just keep it simple. And I had it marinated for about 30 minutes because you do not want to overpower your chicken or any other part. It must be a nice, delicious balance. So I have a lineup here, which is I'm going to be having some seasoned flour. This is just plain old milk and seasoning and flour again. So both of my flours are seasoned, and I also added to the flour 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. That's going to give you a very nice crispy chicken. So what you want to do is just go ahead and dump your chicken in the flour, and you get the drift: flour, wet, dry. So dry, wet, dry. And what that's going to do is give it a nice crispy outer texture without having the crust fall off. And yes, you can use buttermilk. I prefer not to in this recipe. Once that's done, just go ahead and pop it in your fryer. Do not touch it. Let it stay there for the first 5 minutes, then flip it, and then we'll move on to the next part of this video. All right, we're gonna toast up our buns in the meantime while our chicken fry. Let's get this toasted and hop into the next section. All right, so our chicken is done frying and it is hella crispy. If my kids weren't making so much noise, you would have heard the crispiness. So what I do at this point, guys, I basically put it on a rack, and the rack is gonna help it to not get soggy because the air is circulating through and it's not like lying on a piece of paper or something like that. Paper towel, sorry. And then I'll just go ahead and drench it with my sauce. So you wanna go ahead and pour a nice tablespoon or two. I'm using a pot spoon, so you get the drift, over it, and then you flip it over and you do it again. And no, it is not going to automatically make the crust soggy. No, it's not. It's gonna stay crunchy. So let's assemble. So first thing you want to do is go ahead and add your sauce to the bottom. And for the sauce, guys, this is a simple recipe that I make at home. It's basically mayo, ketchup, garlic powder, onion powder, and a little bit of sriracha, and that's about it. So you put the sauce down at the bottom, and then what you want to go ahead and do is now add 2 to 3 pickles. You can add more if you want to. I just like to keep it simple. Add about 3 pickles to the bottom. And then what you want to do after that is just go ahead and add a very little amount of coleslaw. Not a whole lot, because coleslaw is going to be going on the top of the sandwich. But guys, trust me, this is bomb. So just go ahead and add your coleslaw, then add your chicken. Delicious. Look at that. And as soon as you add your chicken, add some more coleslaw to the top of that bad boy, and yum. And then just add your top buns, guys, and there you have it. My version of a delicious, hot, Nashville hot chicken sandwich. I hope you guys tried today's recipe. Leave me a comment. Let me know how it was. Let me know what else you want to see. Until next time, peace.